everyone, it's Miss Carla here at the Palos Heights Public Library. Today we're going to make a fun crab craft, a little 3D crab craft, and I'm going to show you what you can stop by the library to pick up for your supplies. Just going to turn the camera a bit. So this is our final product, but when you come to the library, you're going to get a piece of blue paper for your background. You're going to get a big piece of red paper for your pieces. You're going to get 2 large googly eyes, and you're going to get a cutout of a big circle and some smaller circles. So the first thing we're going to do is we're actually going to cut out, you're going to need the one big circle for your tracing. So I'm going to cut that out really fast. And then you're going to need to cut out 4 of these 6 little circles. So I'm going to pause the video and I'll be right back. I'm back, and I realize you don't need to cut them all out. You just can trace this 4 times. So I'm going to start by tracing my big round circle. Okay, so I'm going to trace my big circle, and you can use whatever you want, a marker, a pen, crayon, whatever's easiest for you. Perfect. And then I'm going to trace 4 of these little circles. 1, and they don't have to be perfect. Mine are not perfect by any means. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I've got my circles ready to go, and I'm going to cut those out, and I will pause the video and be right back. Okay, so I have my 4 little circles and my 1 larger circle. Now I'm ready to grab my blue background and my glue stick. I also forgot to mention you will need a glue stick or glue. So the first thing you're going to want to do is take your big circle and fold it in half. Just like this. So that's what's going to make our crab look like a 3D crab. And you're going to do the same thing with your smaller circles too. You're going to want to fold them in half. Just like this. And then we're going to take our glue stick and we are going to glue our crab body onto the paper. So like I said, glue or glue stick will work just fine. Glue stick's just a little bit less messy. So you're going to take your body this way and glue it to your paper. And you don't have to glue down the top part because that's kind of what's going to give it a 3D effect. So you can see the flap there. Now you're going to take 2 of your little halves and you're going to put them in like a V shape like this, so that they look like claws. So I'm going to glue those. And like I said, you don't have to glue the top flap because it kind of gives it like a 3D effect that way if you just glue the bottom. So just like this, I glued the bottom pieces and then the flaps come up. I'm going to do the same thing for the other claws on the other side of the crab. And you can kind of position them wherever you want to. This is just where I'm positioning them. This way. So you want to make sure they're nice and tight to the paper. So this is kind of where we're at. So now we are going to put our eyes down. So these big googly eyes I'm going to give you, they do peel off. They're a little bit tricky if you don't have nails like myself, but if you have nails, it's easier. If you have trouble getting this off, don't worry about it. You can always just glue it on there. And these eyes are fun because they're nice and big, and you can kind of hear them when you move them around, like that. So like I said, sometimes it takes a minute to get the back off. Put my other eye. And finally, our crab just needs some legs, and he needs to connect to his eyes and his claws. So I'm using a black marker. Feel free to use whatever color you would like. I'm just going to draw lines to connect everything. And I'm going to give him some legs. So Feel free to draw these however you would like as well. And there you have it. There is our final crab craft. So stop by the library to pick up your supplies, and I'll see you soon in the next program. Bye!